So it's a lot going on. Let's say today is Wednesday. So what did I have to do today? I don't think I had to do anything. These people doing the most. But I'm gonna let her go ahead and go because I'm in a good mood and I'm not in a rush to get home. So what was I about to say? So after work today, work was good today. Yesterday, Keikos got out of the basement and decided he wanted to be like in nature. So I was like, okay, he ain't coming back in. I tried to give him treats and everything to get him to come back in, but he didn't. So look at that motorcycle flying. Don't hit this man, please. Come on. Come on, girl. Go. Cause she was in line when this is like a weird drive-through. It's like can only put 3 people in the drive-through, and then the other side of the drive-through is like on the wrong side of the road, basically. So it's weird. Anyway, and she got out and decided she was gonna go park and go inside. And I guess she changed her mind. She wanted to get back in line, so I just let her back in her spot. So I went outside. I said, okay, he gonna stay outside, so I'm gonna try to get him back in later. So I was like, let me go in the house so I could see him from my window, my bedroom window. So I was like, I don't want to really worry about it too much. So then I saw my grandpa walking around the building, or walking around the house, and I'm like, what you looking for Keikos? And he was like, I saw a cat come around this way. I didn't know what it was, if it was him or not. He couldn't see it. So I went around the house and looked for him. I ain't see him. So then I was like, okay, let me after I didn't see him, I went back and looked in the little hole that's on that side. It's like concrete cinder block bricks with 2 holes, and there's 2 openings right beside each other like that. And so I looked in there and I was like, let me see if he went down in this hole, because that's where he went. One day I let him get loose. He went down in that hole. Well, he's about to go in there, and I like pulled him out while he got his claws out. It was hard. But anyway, I was like, Keikos. And he was like looking at me like, hey mama. So basically he got out the basement, went in the hole, and the hole connects to the other side of the basement that he been living on. So I was like, I ain't gonna worry about it, he'll find his way, because he gonna get hungry and his food over there. So I was like, he'll find his way over there. And I got up this morning and went down there to put him in the cage so my grandpa could wash clothes, and that's exactly where he was. He was just waiting at the door like that never happened. Which was, that child is crazy. So yeah, after that I had to go. I tried to drop off my low income housing application on Monday. I went up there. They were supposed to close to 5:30. I got there at like 4:30 because I had to go to the Regions to my safe deposit box, get my social security card first. So after that, I went up to the office. The door was locked. They said it was closed. And I was like, this don't make no sense that I'm closed to 5:30. So I'm like banging on the door, calling the phone. Ain't nobody answering the phone. I can hear people in there kikiing, laughing. So I'm mad. So I emailed the lady, the little secretary lady that's supposed to take my stuff. Ooh. Hold on.
Thank you for choosing Goldfinger. How may I serve you?
Can I have a number 3 with a large sweet tea light ice and 3 extra sauces?
You want the number 3 fried or grilled?
Fried. And also order a corn nuggets.
And you said a large sweet tea light ice?
Yes.
With 3 extra sauces and an order of corn nuggets?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else for you?
That's all.
Okay, it'll be $12.31.
Thank you. So I was like, these folks, I was like, I'm gonna email the lady and tell her I'm out here and I'll wait for like 5 more minutes in my car if she gonna come to the door. So she never emailed me back. So I just like went ahead and did what I had to do. So I still had to go to pick up my medicine. I had to go to Publix to get the rest of Arpin's wig. I had to go to, where else I had to go? I went somewhere else. Birds. I went somewhere else. I can't think of where I went. Anyway, So she was like, she emailed me the next day and she was like, she was out sick and she was sorry for the inconvenience and I could come back either tomorrow or today. So yesterday was Tuesday, today's Wednesday. So I was like, I'll come back one of those days. I hope you feel better, blah, 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 all that. So yesterday I was like, I had wrote out my stuff on my horoscope and it told me on that day, this is a horoscope that Jasmine that I watch on YouTube, the tarot card reader, told us we should listen to. So that she was actually legit. So every month, at the beginning of every month, I write down what they say and I put little stickers in my planner to show me when the bad days are or what I should be doing on that day or blah blah whatever like that. So that day said rest, think about the future, sleep, and read. So I was like, oh, not going tomorrow. So I was like, guess I'll be going Wednesday. So today I was working. I was like, when I get off work, I'm gonna go take the application. And nope, rewind. Yesterday, like somebody was calling me like 50 times. I was like, who is this calling me? I never answer my phone if it's the night, not the same number, which I'm gonna have to start answering because I done applied too many jobs and I got too much going on. I'm gonna just have to answer the phone. Come to find out, it was Arpy's Head Start teacher asking her, she had to schedule a parent conference orientation. So she was like, I have open tomorrow at 9 or Thursday at 1. And so I was like, okay, I'll take the Thursday one because I got to request off work or whatever. So I was planning on working the whole week, but yeah, that didn't happen. So I requested off for Thursday. I told Arpy about school. She was so excited. I did her hair yesterday and she was like, can I go to school now? It was so funny. And then today I worked. I took my nap. I hadn't taken a nap all week. I took one today. And my psychiatrist, who I messaged over a month and maybe a month and a half ago, and they just not messaging me back talking about something. We saw you requested for an appointment. Then why y'all ain't call me and schedule an appointment? So she was like, can you come tomorrow at 9 o'clock? I'm like, y'all act like people don't work. Hold on. I was like, y'all act like people don't work. I had a request off. So I told my boss what was going on, whatever. And then he was like, okay. So I was like, I already was trying to figure out what I could do about work. Because they were saying about the stress thing about my last doctor's appointment. The lady told me I could either go on a complete leave, like short-term disability leave.
There you go.
Thank you, that was fast. You too. Short-term disability leave, or I could do like where I get it approved by the doctor to lessen my workload. It's basically not possible. It's possible, but not really. Not possible for me to go on a short-term disability leave while I'm off for like, I think the max is like 2 months or something like that. So that's basically impossible because basically nobody knows how to do my job, blah 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 blah. There's more stress, just think about it. So I'm not even about to go into all of that. So I was like, okay. I had a job interview last week, which had my nerves shot. Like I couldn't even finish the housing application because I was so worried about the interview. I didn't get the job, long story short. Anyway, found that out yesterday. So today the lady was like, you can come in tomorrow at 9 or you can come in, the next available I have is on the 22nd of September. I'm like, I'll be there tomorrow. Like, I'm sure somebody canceled, but it's just like, who can wait that long? I already messaged y'all basically the day after all that stuff happened with Antonio. And y'all just not reaching back out to me. And then now you telling me I ain't got no choice. I gotta call out of work and come tomorrow, or you just gonna have to wait till a whole nother month. Because today is the 2nd. 20 days is, you know, a whole month almost. So I'm just like, these folks is really crazy. So, sorry. The other option was, and going on disability leave is to lower your work hours and you just use sick days for the less hours you work. So I don't know if I want to make my days shorter, like work half days, or if I want to, because I was thinking about working 3 days and being off 2 days, at the most working 4 days and being off 1 day. But I ain't thinking about doing half days. about it. So if I do a half day, that'd be every day from, I work from 7 to 11. I could work like 7 to 12. That's most of my hours, and I just do working 3 hours less a day. Whatever. I don't know what I want to do. Basically, the papers they gave me, because my boss didn't even have an answer for me, so I had to reach out to the HR people. The HR person told me that over the phone, and then I said, well, the intermittent time is better, so just send me that paperwork for that. So of course the doctor got to fill that out. So I didn't. I was like, well, I don't want to give it to the urgent care doctor because he only saw me that one time. So I probably should go take it to my psychiatrist, because that's the real reason technically I need to be out. But it's like, y'all know they keep changing my psychiatrist, so I'm thinking this whole time they were gonna stick with this person. Of course not. So when she called me, she was like, we got 2 new practitioners. We got this man and this man. So it's people I never even freaking met. It's just like annoying. Right now I'm going to pick up my birth control. Think about going to get my tubes tied. That's a whole other issue. But how y'all doing? I did not know these. I forgot these people sell corn nuggets. And I'm so excited. I love corn nuggets. Yeah, corn nuggets was like up there. Like, I would eat corn nuggets almost over a steak. Maybe. But they used to sell them at Cookout. And I guess I don't sell them anymore because I went the other day specifically for corn nuggets. And they didn't have any, so I plan on eating my food before I go home because I just don't feel like being bothered. Okay. I decided to go get my food before I went to Walgreens because the line is always long as heck. I'm like, by the time I finish eating, I might be at the front of the line. And I ate for lunch. I had tortilla chips, so there's that. And so that took a weight off my shoulders to turn in my application today. Like I said, it's like 5 people in line. It's like past 5 o'clock now, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 people in front of me. So I'm not going to sit. So what have y'all been doing?